Hi everybody! Hey! Okay, another soap to be made today. We're going to be making pink sugar. Let me show you. You may remember a short while ago I did a video. My friend Heine sent me a ton of fragrances, so we're going to start soaping them. I didn't get around to doing it at Christmas. I owe a full box of soap again, so I thought we better get making so I can send her some more nice goodies. So pink sugar is where we're going to start today. This is like one of my favourites out of the ones that she sent to me. It's lovely. It's like a sweet sugary patchouli. It's very rich and vanilla-y and warm, like an amber warmth. It's really, really good. I love this soap. So I love this scent. So we're going to soap that today. It goes very dark brown. I've seen people make this before, and Nature's Gardens notes say, well, it shows you the little flower soap that they make so they can do the test. So it definitely goes dark brown. So I'm just going to use like a unfragranced pink portion and a white portion so we can have a swirl inside the dark brown base. So that's what we'll be doing today. So stay tuned. Okay. So I just poured my liquid oils into these melted solid oils and my cocoa butter. So for colour, I think, because the base is going to go so very dark, I think what I'll do, I think what I'll do is do a sort of pink swirl and a white swirl inside. Where's my TV? And then we can have some contrast in there rather than just having it all go brown, which won't be very nice. So I'm going to just pour off a bit of this. Now this is not a trace at all yet, but I want to have it stay quite loose after the last soap I made was a bit of a nightmare. So I want this one to stay loose if I can, so I will add the white in a minute because that one has a tendency to thicken. Just grab a wipe. Okay, let's pop that to the side a secondo and get the pink. So I'm going to use Fantasia Pink from the Soapery here in the UK today. And I'm going to just pop that in there. About a teaspoon. This is like a cerise pink. So most of the pinks that you buy, I think most of them are the same, you know, unless you get a really pale pink. I think most of them sort of pretty much turn out the same. Like everything I've bought that's been a pink mica has pretty much come out the same colour, so I shan't be buying too many pinks in the future. One in there. Okay, I'm just going to leave that to the side for a moment. And maybe mix up a little bit of titanium dioxide in here so that I've got it ready. Put a little smidge in there. I don't want too much because it's only for the swirl. So yeah, so this is going to be like a brown base with a pink and white swirl. So it will still look kind of pretty, you know. That was about 10 grams of titanium dioxide in some water there. So I don't want to add it to my bit of soap that I've put to the side just in case it's going to thicken up too quick before we pour. So I'm going to stick blend the base a bit more, add the fragrance, which I don't think accelerates, but I know that it does go a very dark brown. So I'm just going to stick blend a little bit of this. So yes, I do want to add, if you're going to try this heat transfer method, when you pour your lye solution or make your lye solution, leave it to stand for about, hang on, I've just got a bit of lye on my wrist. Leave it to stand, I would, for about 10 minutes before you add it to your solid oils, because otherwise they'll thicken up too fast. So there is a kind of a method needed. It's not just like plonk it all in and it would be fine, because like my last batch clearly was not fine. Okay, that's at a light trace. Should leave that in. So I'm just going to add the fragrance to this bucket, just to this portion. So we'll see how dark this goes. I think it was Kia from Petals Bath Boutique. I used to watch her make this soap, and I'm pretty sure I used to go really dark. She used to make the pink sugar and the blue sugar. I used to love watching her make those soaps years ago. Okay, I'll put that to the side. I'm just going to add my white then. Just make sure, sometimes it catches on the bottom there. That's not too bad. Got quite a lot of water in that bit, but that doesn't help sometimes, but we should be okay. There we go. Just going to leave that, and I'll stick then the pink. Let's get the moulds. It does smell really, really nice. It's my kind of scent. It's like that patchouli with a sweetness. So I actually quite like it. Really do. So let's pour the base. And the other one, that's it, that's a lovely consistency. That's better, yeah. So definitely leave your lye to stand for about 10 minutes before you do your mixing together. Trial and error every time, isn't it, really? Okay, so let's go for pink first. And white. And I'm going to chop stick through like so. It's so dark outside today. It sort of, on our dog walk this morning, it was quite dull, and then in the distance I could see blue skies coming, which was really nice. But then, all afternoon, it's gradually got darker and darker and darker, which is not very nice, is it? I do look forward at the moment to spring coming back. There's a lot of darkness. I couldn't be one of those people that lives in the northern hemisphere for, well, you get those months and months, is it in Alaska, those months and months of darkness. I don't think I could cope. I follow the hashtag Alaska on Instagram. It's a place I've always wanted to visit, and just to look at the pines and the lakes and all of that, you know. And I also follow Banff as well, which is Canada, of course, because I just love to look at the pictures. There are areas in the UK that look similar, but you've really got to search for them. We're such a small country, you know, in comparison to most. There are beautiful, beautiful areas, but just not got quite the same vibe, you know. I suspect there are lots of areas actually in this country that I've not ever seen that probably give me that same kind of feeling. Like loads of places in Scotland. I've been to Scotland, but I've only ever been once. And that was to a little sleepy village called Ballater. And it was beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. But yeah, I've never been back since because we always drive everywhere. It's a really, really long drive. So we've never been back, which is a real shame that it's so far away. But you know, oh. To some of you in different countries where there's vast expanses of road, you probably would laugh at that. But when it's where you're used to living, you know. So Cornwall to us, like to take a 4-hour drive is like, it takes it out of you. But a 4-hour drive to people across the states, that would be hilarious really, wouldn't it, to you lot? Oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, bring you in to see the rest. Okay, so I just want to do the tops. And that be that then. Try and see if we can get some of that pink and white coming through a little, please. Oh, it's quite pretty. It's not quite at the right consistency, but it's not too bad. It'll do. Up over again. Okay, that'll do, won't it? So there is pink sugar. I don't want to put anything on the top. I could have coloured some sugar with some pink mica, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'll leave it like that because I quite like how that looks. So I'll be back tomorrow to show you the finished soap. Let me just get that in there. Okay, see you later. Okay, let's get these unmoulded and cut up. So overnight they've gone really dark already, so that's a sign that it will go very, very dark brown. So if it goes like that nice deep sort of ochre yellow colour, you're going to get a brown soap. Okay, so we just cut one of these logs so we can have a look at it. It looks like it's come out as I like them to, rather than the one the other day, which I wasn't too happy with the texture of it because it just wasn't quite right, where I'd done something wrong with that mixture. Okay, so this one is perfect. Perfect consistency, I mean. So let's have a look. It should be quite pretty. Okay, sorry, it's a little bit dark in here. I'll just open the blind up a bit. So, usual swirl by the looks of things. It's quite pretty. Be nice when it's gone dark brown. I think it'll look even nicer because you'll have more of a contrast with the colours. So yeah, my usual swirl. So today, what have we got on the agenda? Today we are making quite a lot of things. I bought a little book, like a writing pad, from a real cheap shop in town. I'll show you it. Things to do today, and each page has the date and then a list of all your priorities. You've got tick boxes. This is like heaven to me. I'm a list maker and I like to cross things off the list, tick, when they're done. I've always been like that. I've always been into making lists. Actually, it's a good job I got that, because otherwise there'd be little pieces of paper and little other books that I forget to bring to work with me, so I just leave that one here. So it's actually specifically for my workplace, not for home. I should have bought two really, but yeah, I've got little pads of paper everywhere at home, and people always laugh at me because I always had a thing for stationery. And I really have. I like stationery. You put me in Paper Chase, that shop that sells all the lovely stationery, and I'm in dreamland. So yes, today I'll be making some whip soap and what else? Hair conditioner. I'm just about to upload a whipped soap video. In fact, it might go up before this one because I'm just doing it now. But I'm just letting it process at the moment. So that'll be going up. Now I'm not going to be showing my recipe for it, but I am going to show the process of how I whip it and pipe it and all that kind of thing. Because I've been asked for people to see the process of other things rather than just bar soap. So I've done a little video. It's actually from the end of last summer is when I made the video, but it can be uploaded now because I never got around to editing it and sorting it out, but I'll do that today. So that one will probably go up before this one. So this is pink sugar, and I'll cut the other bar off camera and just stream through those so I can get on and do the rest of my tasks for the day. So I will be back very soon, and have a good day. Bye.